Got razors, toothbrushes. Well guys, just got dropped off. We're going to do a stealth camp tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm having a little problem right now because where I got dropped off, the spot I need to go is up this way a little bit. Google Maps, this looked like this could be a route to where I needed to go. But down on the ground, you know it's never the same. Look. I gotta get through that somehow. Or I gotta hike back out, hug the road, and get to a different spot. High brush. Right now I'm following a deer trail, or a game trail. I did have some stinging nettle. It didn't feel good. Stopping to do a tick check. Come across this deer den. That's where they've been laying. And I gotta get through that. Hiking for a little while. Get over there. I'm deep in the woods, guys. Doing a big route. And there's junk over here. It's an old tire, some old bricks. I'm deep in the woods. Can't get away from it. I see a bucket over here. Bucket full of something. I'm almost gonna come out. Now I'm near a road. I can hear cars, so I'm waiting until they go across. Because where I'm going to come out at, I don't want them to see me going down. You're about to see it. But one thing is funny is, where I'm at now, this is another stealth camp in the future. I could definitely set up some hammock in here. Ground's too rough, but there's definitely set up a hammock. Stickers. But now you can see where I'm at, guys. Along some tracks. And we're going that way. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Finally getting a chance to. I don't know what it is. Maybe too many movies as a kid. But I've always wanted to camp near tracks and stuff. I'm gonna come down a little lower so the people behind me, you know, passenger doesn't look down. Or an officer. I used to hike the tracks a lot when I was a younger kid, me and my cousins. He even jumped on a couple trains. I'm sure they remember. But we were never lucky enough to find pins, you know, the spikes. And the last two times I've been on this set of tracks, one time's just hiking, and this time, hopefully stealth camping, I find another one. This is likely a train where it lost its load or something. This is not a deer stand or anything, so just on the side of the tracks. Standing here by this pole. I'm still close enough cars can hear me or see me, so I'm just taking a break. And I did a tick check. I treated my clothes, retreated them. Of course, when I treated this pack. Also, guys, if you're gonna hike along tracks, make sure you keep your head on a swivel for a train, unless you've got the schedule. All right, let's go. But I'm getting 2 bucket listers done. I wanted to get a train track stealth, and I also wanted to camp near under a bridge, and I think I'm getting both those tonight. And I got to bust out a lot of my military stuff that I've had for years, making sure we're still good. Because this Alice pack I got, believe it or not, when I was, man, probably 15, 16 years ago. Could have been longer, when I was just getting into backpacking and camping. Backpacking first, really. And military gear was cheap and expensive and tough. There's another spot, another railroad spike. I might end up picking up a couple. So yeah, they're relatively inexpensive, and I got a lot of good gear. Look what I came across. This is not where I'm camping, but I can be honest. I could see myself stealth camping down here one time. I could get down easy and come back up. Look. Isn't that beautiful? It's crosser. I don't want to be like on standby and the train from here and I'm halfway through it. Boy, that would be something. I knew this hike had some sights like this. This is cool. Yeah, that's awesome. But I just went across. But that's not our goal for tonight. Now, from where I'm hiking, I was worried I might be able to be seen because the bridge above me, people travel about, I don't know, looks like they go about 50, 55 on that road. But there are a lot of places here, like along here. The ground looks good from where I'm at. I can camp down in there. I'll show you where I'm going to be camping. It's about a 2 to 3 mile hike. You know, I just wanted to bring you guys back on the scenic stuff. But it's a beautiful day. We're not supposed to get any rain. And I'm being honest. I see like, I've literally found 20 more stealth camping sites for me. Literally. Where no one's been in a long time. And about my gear. I brought a whole bunch of military stuff tonight. I wanted to break the Alice pack out, and then I thought, wait a minute, what do I have? And I've pretty much got all military stuff with me. I messed up on one thing. Of course, my hat's not military. It's my Timu hat. And my clothes, I'm not going to wear camo clothes, but I did wear some green and black. Sorry, I sound like a freaking train was coming up behind me, but it's actually a car. Hey, I come across something, guys. Oh, no, never mind. It's a train part. It's crazy. It almost looked like a backpack laying there, but it's actually looks like a knuckle to something of a train. I want to walk over to this and show it to you. Tell me how ominous this is. Check it out, guys. From a distance, that looks like a backpack laying there. But you walk these tracks, I don't think you're going to like where you're going to end up. These tracks go to nowhere. Isn't that spooky? Literally goes nowhere. Abandoned track long ago. There's the bridge. I'm going to go see if I can actually camp near it. It's funny, I didn't think anybody had been down here, but somebody's been down here. There's some graffiti. I'm sweating, but it's not a hot night. I'm just hot. Blood gets going. I get excited. The whole stealth adventure. Plus, it's just fun. Even it's just fun hiking out here. Just seeing everything. But right now, no one can see me. Cars can't see me. Nobody from either way of the track can see me. All along up in there. That's higher ground. That would be some nice camping. I don't know. I'd like to camp under the bridge here, because after a while, the cars will die down, and I'll be able to sleep. But if the slant is too big, and if a train does go by, it's gonna be fucking loud, and that will wake me the hell up with a fright. You know, I'll be sleeping, and I'm not on a, I'm not sleeping on the tracks. But could you imagine that train waking you up in the middle of the night? Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff over here, guys. I don't know if people are camping under here, homeless, or whatever. I'm gonna let this run. I'm not gonna talk anymore, okay? To stumble across this. People have been hanging out down here. I'm going to walk you through. I am not camping here now, but it is an adventure. This will definitely be a winter spot for me. Let me show you what I found. People have been hanging out here. I don't know why or what. Let me show you. Got razors. toothbrushes, cans, socks, clothes. This was a fire. Somebody got a bunch of stuff together and gathered up. Someone was here. They've put some stuff up there stupid. I'm going to blend the water out. Some of these cans are old. I see a lot of the rust spots. You know, where cans have been here so long. They're not like fresh cans dropped yesterday. Wow. Was not expecting that. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to hike down about 50 yards. If I see a spot, I'll camp. If I don't, I'm going to go back to the one spot I had because it looked nice. And you'll be with me either way. I just checked Google Maps and I think I found a spot. Matter of fact, I just found a beautiful spot right there. So if I don't camp here, I found a spot I'm going to camp. I'm looking right at it. So I'm going to see if I can find something down here. But it goes to say, whether it's deep in the woods or if you're doing, I guess I would consider this some suburban stealth camping, but you're going to have to watch out for people. People are always the biggest enemy. For me, they are, because they can plot and think and do stuff other animals can't do. I think I'm going to go over there. I just see a lot of flat ground. I see a nice tree line, and I think maybe homeless people were back there because, you know, it's close to that bridge and they can get up there. The epidemic of homelessness is so rampant, even in our state, and it's getting worse. I'm not going to get political or anything, but no matter what, it is sad. I always told my kids, and when they were younger, and I told everybody, forgive the language, but I would shovel knee-deep chicken shit in Florida for the rest of my life if it meant putting food on the table for my family. So that's just me. This was an old crossing. Oh my gosh, this is before my time. Wow. Let me show it to you guys. This was a road at one time. There's some of the road left. I don't even know what this road was, but there's the old stop sign. They never took it down. And there's the stop sign from the other way. But we're gonna cross over there and we're gonna go on that side. There's a lot of ground back over there. There's a good tree line. That's where we're gonna head. But isn't that something? Man, it's the one thing I love about stealth camping. Be respectful. You know, the stuff you'll find is crazy. Look at that. Now I'm just in some knee-high brush. I'm gonna do a tick check in a minute. I was gonna go the opposite direction, but that direction takes me near the near that homeless encampment that's close by. This doesn't. This takes me further away. I see an opening, so we're gonna head up into that tree line. If this was wet and we had some rain, I wouldn't be back here, but I see a spot. Because if this isn't a good spot, I gotta go back out. And you know, this is rolling with it, guys. You gotta roll with it when your plan gets changed. I'm rolling with it the best I can. I'm holding my GoPro up as high as I can. Do I have a spot? I don't care how big it is. I'm gonna come across a little water source, although where I'm at, there are no good fresh creeks and stuff because there's so much farmland. In this corner, what I'm gonna do is clear out this area a little bit, put my stuff right there, and look out in that direction at the sky. So I have the sky on night. That's going to be nice. It's not where I wanted to, and I do have a lot more brush, but the temperature's going to get really cool tonight. Should keep the bugs down. I'm sprayed good, so I'm not worried about ticks. Whew. It's time to get this pack off. Brought this in case I chilled down tonight. battery bag, fire kit, and I brought this bad boy out. And even though that Katoma it's treated with permethrin, it's bathed in it basically, I resprayed it just because I knew this area would be buggy. Keep the thing from curling up. This is an extra tarp I brought tonight, just in case it sprinkles or rains. I'm gonna lay it behind me by the end of the night. It's not supposed to, and I'm gonna pull this over me. But right now it's gonna be my catch-all, so I'm gonna put everything. Get my pillow in there. I might end up laying down a little bit, I'm tired. That's my food. Guys, no matter where I am, I'm going to sleep. And this Hinman is a godsend to me. I mean, I might get a, man, I'm going to forget the name, but I'm going to get probably a thicker, a better air mattress soon. I got my eye on one, but this right now, nah, I'm going to enjoy this stuff tonight. Especially if that train comes through, it's going to wake me up. Look at all the gnats. Now, I know I'm dealing with these gnats because I'm by that water source, but this is a very well hidden spot. And those homeless people, if they do come down there at night, well, that could be an abandoned camp. But if they come down, they're 3/4 of a mile from me, and they ain't coming over here. I have two types of this, and I thought because if I was going to be up by the bridge, I definitely wanted to use this and hide myself. But I'm so well hidden here that I really don't need it. But I'm going to use it tonight anyway. It'll allow air to come through, and it will still keep any dew off me if it comes in the middle of the night. And it expands really big. It's funny. The train tracks are 20 yards that way. The train comes through in the middle of the night, it's gonna scare me to death. Some camouflage netting. I have this, and I just talked to a viewer today. They were going to purchase this for their Katoma, and look at the picture. You can see how good it works. And I got I'm going to just quote now, guys. I think I got the 5 something by 9 something. It expands really well and it contracts really well. But I'm going to empty this and show you what it looks like. Also brought my patrol bag. I had so much military gear, and it's been a long time since I've actually put it all together and used it. It's probably been 10 years where I haven't used just parts. But I wanted to do as much military tonight as I can, just because I missed the gear. And any place I go, there's a lot of bugs. I want to be treated well. I got my canteens. I'm having fun. I got this whole area, man, to myself. It's funny, I'm right in the middle of college, a couple businesses, of course the train, a major thoroughfare, a major highway. But I saw a lot of spots I'm gonna come back to. Also want to show you in the map pocket, I used to do this, and I remembered to put it back in there because when I'm stealthing, I want to protect my bag if I can't get it in there. And I always carry an extra trash bag. So I got a big green trash bag. I'm gonna put my pack in, put it by me, protect it from bugs getting in it or on it. Although they won't want anything to do with this pack. It's sprayed too good. Just like that. So if it does rain in the middle of the night, my pack's outside, it's safe. Now, because I'm out stealthing, I'm lucky to be where I'm at. I can have a small fire if I want. I'm gonna dig a hole. And this was a great gift from my missus. Thank you, honey. I really like this. It's not ultra light, but I think it's about 1.5 pounds. Stealth camping, worth it. I'm gonna dig a little pit here. That way I can have a fire if I want to, because where I'm at, it's beautiful, it's scenic. It's by itself, secluded, but there's not a lot of wood. I gotta go over to the woods over there and get some small sticks, but I'm gonna dig a little pit right here. There. Now I got the topsoil over there, and I'm going to put it back on when I cover the ash up with the dirt. And the dirt I use to keep the heat from causing any of this small dry stuff to catch on and burn. It might singe it, but and because I'm not digging an air channel, it'll be a flickery fire probably, but I don't care. I don't want a big fire. And I just put a Temu video up, guys, but one thing I'm gonna try out tonight, small little beanie I got. I love the design, I love the way it fits my head. I didn't treat it, so I'm gonna put it in a tent real quick, but man, these gnats are bad. I'm gonna have to start a fire soon. It's just because the temperature tonight is supposed to get down about 59-ish. And that's the danger zone, 40 to 50s of getting hypothermia. So I'm gonna make sure I'm comfortable. I brought a long sleeve I'm gonna put on in a minute. And I brought a wool sweater, that's for when I go to bed. But that with my patrol bag, and it feels chilly right now because I still have some sweat leaking out as my shirt's drying off. But I'll put this on if, you know, I get a little chilly tonight. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna see any deer tonight because I know they run through here. See, I'm still a little sweaty. I have a polyester undershirt under this to wick and get the moisture away from me. I'm still a little hot. Temperature's dropped like at least 10 degrees. It's probably about 70 now. When I hiked out here, it was 80. It's got to be about 70 right now. But I got a little bit of wood. Not having a big fire, that's not a lot of wood. But if I keep it tiny, I got plenty. And if I need any, there's a lot of small stuff like right over in here. But I like to have a fire when I go on a stealth like this. It's just so much fun. God, it reminds me so much when I used to go stealthing my first several years of being out in it. Every weekend, guys, I was out. Every weekend I was out stealthing. I honed it. I honed what worked for me.